What's going on, everybody? Welcome to episode 2 of the Producer by Night podcast. I actually just got off work. I'm heading home. I'm in the car. I have about a 30-minute drive, about 20 minutes left. So I figured, why not talk about some stuff. I just put out an episode today. I'll probably put out this episode in a couple of days, but I just figured, why not make it now? And something I was just thinking of was having BEATBLOCK. I mean, as producers, we know that's a real thing, and it sucks. Like, man, sometimes everything just comes together. You go to your laptop or in your little studio, and everything just lines up, and it's just like the creativity's flowing out of you. It's like you don't even have to try. Like, you know what you have to do. You find a melody, and then everything else just comes so easily. And then there's other times where, like, even this morning, I felt super creative. I was watching Guala Beats make a beat, and I thought I was gonna go in the studio and make something crazy. Like, I thought I was about to make my best beat, and I went in there, couldn't make shit. Like, I was like, what is going on? Like, nothing sounded good. But I think, and then I was also thinking, a good way around that, and if you're an experienced producer, you're gonna know a lot of the stuff that I'm talking about already. This is more aimed towards people starting out, or, you know, maybe they've been doing it for a year and a half, 2 years, and like, I mean, I've been doing it a little while, and I still learn new stuff every day, and even experienced producers can learn stuff every day. But what I wanted to say was, restriction can inspire, like, creativity. So if you maybe, challenge yourself sometimes, I think it's a good idea to set out for a certain type of beat, and that's it. Like, you can't make a different type of beat. You have to make an R&B beat, something someone could sing on. Like, that's your goal for that morning or that night. And then I feel like when you have too many options, it's just overwhelming. Sometimes you don't even know what to do. Like, especially if you have Omnisphere and Nexus, you're like overwhelmed by noise, like different sounds. And I think it's a good idea to restrict yourself, maybe pick a few different noises or piano. Say, I'm just going to use piano in this beat and try to make a boom bap type beat, and that's my goal. So now you have a goal. Going into it with all those noises, not knowing what you want to make, can be great, and it can also be challenging. It can make it kind of difficult. And yeah, so try that out. And another thing that has helped me a few times is remaking a beat is in my opinion, one of the best things you can do. Because if you pick a beat you like and you try to remake that, what you're doing is recreating the process that producer went through in a way. You're learning the arrangement you're learning how to arrange a beat. You're learning how long an intro is. You're learning when the build up is, when it kind of slows down. It's teaching you a lot about how to put a beat together. And if you do that a few times, maybe once every 10 beats, once every 5 beats, just remake a beat you like. It can be a simple beat even, because sometimes those simple beats go hard as hell. That's another thing, is sometimes I just be trying to do way too much. Like Superstar O says, sometimes producers just want to flex their producer muscles by adding all this crazy shit in, and you're putting flutes on top of pads, on top of brass. It's like, what the hell's going on? It's just too much. A rapper can't get on that. There's no free room. You've filled all the spaces, and you have to leave room for them vocals. That is so important. I mean, you could make a dope ass beat if you're just making an instrumental for like a beat battle, but you got to leave room for them vocals, man. And recreating a beat is a good way to get in that place of of a real professional producer, you can get in that place and learn how to arrange a beat. I mean, that's important stuff. And there was a few other things I wanted to talk about. Oh yeah, simplicity. I mean, simplicity in a beat is so important. I think that's something I need to work on myself. I mean, if you're an experienced producer, you can add a bunch of noises, but it takes experience to know. Just like, I'll bring up Superstar O again. If you listen to his beats, that shit is crazy. It's so dope, and he has all these noises going on, but it's not too much, and that comes with experience. I mean, that's a tough thing to do, because the more noises you have, the more risk you're taking of things just not sounding right, and you have too many noises in the same frequency band. Shit starts sounding weird. It starts buzzing and doing all kinds of weird stuff, and that's why keeping them simple at first can be just a good idea. That's something I need to work on, because them simple ones go so hard when they got vocals on them, and that it's just that bass and one melody, like the Baby right now, killing it. Them Jetson Made he's a dope ass producer. I'm not taking that away from him, but they're simple beats, and it's just that stuff you can bob your head to. Like, you hear a Jetson Made beat with the Baby on it, you're bobbing your head. At least I am. I mean, I don't listen to it a whole lot, but I mean, from what I've heard, it's catchy. It's so catchy, and there's only like 3 noises in there. You got like a bass line, snare, hat, and a melody. There's not a whole lot going on. But yeah, that simplicity can be a really good idea. So, some stuff to keep in mind. I'm just driving home. I figured I'd make you guys a quick little podcast. I think that's about it. I'm going to concentrate on driving, and I'm actually going to listen to some podcasts. I can recommend, I think I recommended it in the last episode, like the last one as in the first episode, Burstimo. If you're serious about making being a producer as a career, Burstimo, Burstimo on YouTube. I mean, bro, they're dropping gems. I swear they're dropping some gems. When it comes to marketing, these people, I mean, you will learn so much. I mean, you think you're doing enough, you go listen to them. You'll realize you're not doing shit. You're not doing nearly enough. They're talking about Spotify curated playlists, I think, and how to get up there, and the algorithms, and all stuff that really matters if you're serious about being a producer. That's stuff that you need to know, really. So that's super important. That's probably what I'm about to listen to. I've been checking all their stuff out recently, so really valuable. All right, guys. Well, if you stuck in there, I appreciate you listening. I was really unsure about this. I'm like, am I really about to make a podcast? I feel like everyone's got a podcast, and I've just felt weird doing it, kind of. But I just had to tell myself, if I feel kind of awkward doing it, then don't do it for me. Do it for the producers that, even if there's 5 to 10 producers out there that enjoy this and they learn something from it, that's cool. That's why I'm doing it. And the more people that tune in and enjoy it, I mean, that's even better. But yeah, so anyways, I'm gonna get going. So I hope you guys enjoyed it, and just keep grinding and keep making them beats, stay consistent, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Later.